All right, we turn the page from week 13 to week 14. We are officially in December. Things are heating up, and we kick the week off with a massive showdown in Detroit. This one should be fun. The Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown gets banged up on Thanksgiving Day, not looking like he's going to be available in this football game. And it feels like lately the Detroit Lions, unless Jahmyr Gibbs goes absolutely nuclear, they just can't find a way to overcome, and they're slipping right now on the outside looking in of the playoff picture. Meanwhile, Dallas, they're trying to go from the outside looking in to within the playoff picture. 23% chance to make it as it stands right now, 41% chance if they can get it done on Thursday night. Rio, do they get it done on Thursday night? Who wins this one in a couple of days here?
I mean, it's the best time you're going to catch the Lions slipping. They're wounded right now. I'm going to go with Detroit because their backs are against the wall. The Lions need this game. They need this game, and at some point, Dallas going to have to cool off a little bit. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe they keep this train churning and Detroit on Thursday night. But I'm going to go Lions, but I think it's going to be a close one. I think things are going to start to intensify. You know, the Hard Knocks cameras are there. It's going to be another one of those shootout type games like Dallas has finished the last couple of weeks. I think Detroit's going to edge them out at the end, though.
Yeah, you predicted a close game. As we saw on RotoWire, a 3-point spread is what this one is. Typically, the home team gets a field goal, so they're thinking the same out in Vegas. KB, what are you thinking about this game? Dallas-Detroit, Thursday Night Football.
I found that really cool that both teams played the Thursday prior. Now they're playing the Thursday now, so that's pretty cool. I didn't know they do that. But this is going to be a really good game. I can't wait to watch this. I love that this is going to be on Thursday night. Two really good offenses. Sucks to not have Amon-Ra St. Brown there, but man, Dallas red hot right now. Detroit suffered a bad loss. So like Rio said, backs against the wall. Let's see if they're able to overcome that. They have other injuries, especially in their secondary as well. So that's going to be troublesome for a Dallas Cowboys offense that, you know, CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, like, it doesn't matter who's guarding them, but if you got backups and practice squad guys guarding them, I mean, it's really bad for you. So, man, I would have a hard time taking Detroit but Detroit could pull this one off. Just the coaching they have over there, you know, anything's pretty much possible. But I think I'm leaning towards Dallas. I don't want to take Dallas, but I'm just going to go with my gut, and I'm going to say I'm leaning towards Dallas to pull out the win here. They are really feeling themselves right now. They can definitely get humbled in this game, but, you know, it's not like you're going to have to play in bad weather conditions. Yeah, you're going to an NFC North team, but you're going to be playing in a dome, so same thing as what they play in, you know, when they're at home. So I'm going to take Dallas here. I'm going to take Dallas here, but it could definitely be Detroit. I think it's going to be a close one. I don't think anybody's blowing each other out there. I think it's going to be a close one.
That was really difficult for KB to come to terms with predicting Dallas.
It was. I was trying my best to convince myself mid-speech, but I guess I'm taking Dallas.
Well, Simone, I think it'll be even more difficult for you to predict Dallas here, right? Detroit hosting the Little Boys, Thursday Night Football. What do you think goes down in this massive NFC showdown on Thursday night?
I can't trust the Lions for shit. Can't trust the Lions for shit. Okay? Little boys finally got to pack a suitcase and go on the road like every other freaking NFL team. Every week, this man is flying to Dallas and drinking margaritas. Okay?
Cowboy Ritas. It's different.
Anyways, I can't trust the Lions for I can't trust them for nothing. One dude is podcasting each week. He not playing. Both of the podcasters over there that I need on the field is not playing. So just copy paste what KB said because it's certain stuff I can't say.
Man, oh man, the faith in the Dallas Cowboys could be at an all-time.
No. It's a lack of faith in the Detroit Lions. It's a difference. There's a difference.
Well, J-Ty, I guess the silver lining there is that the faith is so down bad in Detroit that the faith in Dallas is higher than the team that I think many people thought were looking like maybe a Super Bowl contender going into this season. So huge game for Dallas. I mean, they got to keep winning. Every game's a playoff game here. Can they do so yet again here on primetime Thursday Night Football?
Yeah, versus Philly, it was divisional. Versus Kansas City, it was just for the fun. Thursday, it's personal. This is personal. We got to get back because last year the Detroit Lions drug us all across that field.
I remember that.
I mean, I think that was the Zach Martin retirement game because they whooped Zach Martin's ass so bad. I think he said, you know what, I don't even want to do this anymore because of us beating them in 2023. You know, they had their offensive linemen scoring touchdowns like Ben. Y'all know how Ben Johnson does. Nope. Not this Thursday. It's time for revenge. And I feel like the Dallas Cowboys now are built for teams like Detroit. Like I think Rio said earlier, we know Gibbs is kind of the straw that stirs the drink. Well, with our interior, hopefully we play much improved versus the run. We should be able to stop the run. That's going to put things in Jared Goff's hands. You know, where St. Brown play, possibly, I don't know, right? But you also have Sam Laporta who's going to be out. On the defensive side of the ball, their best corner is going to be out. So they have some issues. Their backs are against the wall, but our backs are against the wall as well. And I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys to beat the Detroit Lions. And honestly, I don't want this game to even be close. I want a good old-fashioned Dak Prescott 40 burger because what the Detroit Lions did to us, because those Lions fans, they was chirping loud last year. Nah, we're going to get it back in blood. Cowboys win this game versus Detroit.
Believe
I
in
would pull
Dallas.
up, but I'm snowed in. I would pull up to Detroit, but I'm snowed in. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh, you guys got nailed out there already, huh?
oh, yeah, schools are shut down. Everything's shut down. You know what I'm saying? Kids up there running feet. You know,
Crazy.
They get snow days for everything these days. You know what I'm saying? But
they get out for everything. I've heard of holidays that never existed before.
Oh yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King cousin day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Earth Day. You know what I'm saying? Like
sibling day.
G-Men on a bye this upcoming week, so we'll move to Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern. It's the Washington Commanders on the road against the Minnesota Vikings, and man,
come on, man, we don't even got to talk about this shit, man.
We don't. No one wants to talk about what we saw from Minnesota against Seattle, other than maybe the 12s. That was brutal. What we saw last week. What will we see this week? It is Washington. It is Minnesota in Minnesota. Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern. KB, I'll start with you.
Man, Washington, you guys got a tough assignment against 9. I don't know. I think he's supposed to play in this game.
Yep,
but his shout out to Mr. 9 interceptions, man. My goodness. Thank God the Giants did not draft J.J. McCarthy, but I think Washington could pull this one out. Even if they have Marcus Mariota. Marcus Mariota has been playing fine. I don't even think he's an issue there. I think he's been serviceable. So and the Vikings just cannot establish anything on offense, no matter who's at quarterback, even their starting quarterback. Justin Jefferson is really frustrated right now, and I know because I have him on fantasy, and he was a first-round pick. So yeah, I'm in hell right now. Okay, I'm losing in fantasy because of this, but man, they can't do anything. Their defense is still all right, but I don't think it's going to be enough. When you have a terrible offense like that, there's only so much the defense can really do. So I think I'm going to take Washington here. I didn't expect Minnesota to be 4-8 at this point of the season, but here we are. So give me Washington here to pull out a win and hurt their draft pick hopes a little bit.
KB's got Washington. Simone, who do you got in this one between Washington and Minnesota?
Because just like Lions, the Vikings will serve anything up on Sunday. So this is a very winnable game for Marcus Mariota. This is a very winnable game for the Commanders. Vikings are cooked. Ever since the playoffs last year when they got exposed, they have not been able to put their little G together. I saw they got Thielen. He said he wanted to go to a contender. The Steelers got him. But anyways, Washington could very much win this game. I feel like this is just a coin flip.
This is just, I don't even know what this is. I cannot believe Washington let Sam Darnold go, and it's just wild to watch how bad this team has been.
Minnesota.
What did I say?
Washington.
Oh, my bad. No, we know Washington's fine there. Meanwhile, Minnesota, the opposite of fine with 9, J-Tuck. What are you making of this one on Sunday?
I mean, I've been asking this question, like, yo, in the NFL, do y'all need some money or something? Because you had the Dallas Cowboys play the Philadelphia Eagles. Then we played Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Then we turn around playing again on Amazon Prime on Thursday. And then next week we play the Vikings on Sunday Night Football. So, I mean, there's a lot of prime time going on in Dallas. But when it comes to the Commanders versus the Vikings, it reminds me of one of my...
with this pick?
I just want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? I just want to put that out there. But
shameless plug.
To talk about when it comes to this game. When it comes to this Washington Commanders game versus the Vikings, reminds me of one of my favorite South Park episodes when both teams just wanted to lose, you know what I'm saying, because they wanted baseball season to be over. So they're out there just trying to out-lose the other team. I feel like this is going to be one of those games where it's like both fan bases really don't want to win, but someone's ultimately going to have to win. And if I have to pick a team to win, I'm going to put my left hand up and pulling from those Commanders out the NFC East, because Marcus Mariota coming off the game versus the Broncos. He got Terry, scary Terry back. I just think they're more equipped to win this game on both sides of the ball. So I got the Commanders beating the Vikings, unfortunately, and Rio's going to be pissed off that it actually happened. But yeah,
I was going to say, I know Rio.
Going to pick 3 to pick 9 ain't that big of a loss, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Rio's hoping Randy Marsh isn't in the stands beating up on Bat Dad saying, I ain't hear no bell, right, Rio?
That was America.
I know you want to lose it, Rio, but man, the Vikings have been bad, and they were toe-to-toe, your Commanders were, with one of the best teams in the league up until this point. So do you think they win despite maybe not wanting to win?
Yeah, I can't want wins until Jaden's back on the field, because nothing we do while he's off the field means anything to me. But
what's his timeline? Is he coming back?
I think he's back versus the Giants next week.
Oh, fantastic!
He's practicing. He
that's the get back game always.
He practiced last week. I seen him out there on Sunday. There were rumors that he could come back as early as this week, but yeah, go ahead. I don't want him to play, but they're going to play. I think he's back next week versus the Giants in New York. So I think this is the swan song of the season for Marcus Mariota, who's held it down as the backup quarterback for us. I'll tell you what, we got the perfect remedy for JJ McCarthy's woes, bro. We don't have a pass rush and we can't cover shit. Like, our starting cornerbacks right now are Jonathan Jones and Noah Igbenogany on the outside. We just got our starting free safety back, and we don't have anything rushing the passer. So you know what can fix a broken young quarterback? No pass rush and no coverage. And the fact that Justin Jefferson, there ain't a soul on this healthy roster that could cover him. No one's covering Jordan Addison, and we finna have Bobby Wagner isolated running the fate with TJ Hawkinson. They're going to win this game. It's going to be another close game. It's going to be a game that nobody cares about or talks about, and that they're not going to show much on Red Zone on Sunday. And we're going to find a way to lose it at the end. We're getting healthier. Noah Brown, word on the street is they're going to take the bubble wrap off him this week, and he may actually play football, because, he is a football player, even though he don't ever play. We're getting healthier. We have receivers now. Still don't have a run game, and our defense still can't stop us. So your quarterback play is almost obsolete when the wide receivers are going to be running open. We don't have anyone that can run with Justin Jefferson. I'm going with a Minnesota close W over my Washington Commanders. We're going to lose to the poster child meme for bad quarterback play. He has become the face of ass quarterback play. JJ McCarthy, whenever your quarterback has a bad game, they're going to meme him on the little brownie picture in a 9 uniform, and he about to get his groove back versus this Commanders defense. And on our 8th loss in a row, we're gonna fall to 3-10.
Well, Simone's hoping that Jalen Hurts doesn't get memed on Monday night. This is a big one in prime time, a battle of 2 8-4 teams, non-conference. Simone's been loving these tonight. She's been loving it. Look at it. Now,
and when
Simone,
the Bills play?
That's a couple. I think what have we got? 3 or 4 weeks, I think. Week 17, that game is. So, yeah, 3 weeks. Ooh, 3 weeks. But in the meantime, week 14, you got another tough AFC opponent here. 8-4 are the Chargers. 8-4 are the Philadelphia Eagles. Big one here on Monday night. It's at SoFi. On the road is Philadelphia. J-Tuck, I'll start here with you. Losers of 2 straight are Philadelphia. Can they get back on track against the Chargers on Monday?
Oh man, it depends on what happens when it comes to the quarterback with Justin Herbert. I feel like if Justin Herbert plays, this game is going to be a lot tighter than expected. Because the Chargers kind of like my little team I put together, like my fantasy football team. So I picked a lot of their players in the draft, right? They should be getting Amari and Hampton back. So like I said, their ground game should be up and moving. So the Chargers can put up points if it's Herbert. If it's Trey Lance, I'd probably say there's no chance in hell. So I'll go with that. But ultimately, they gave the Eagles this mid-season bye week, so they had to play, you know what I'm saying, all the way until Monday. I think the Eagles get back on track versus the Chargers. But if they don't, it's about to get ugly, because the reason why I asked Rio that question, if Jaden Daniels can come back, I know Jaden Daniels can just pack up the Eagles one of those 2 games. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of divisional football to be left. So, the Eagles better not slip. They better get back on the win column, or if not, just look over your shoulder, honey. I'm going with the Eagles to win this game.
KB, Monday Night Football, Eagles, Chargers. Who do you got?
Yeah, this is really relying on Justin Herbert, and he's my fantasy quarterback. So please, Justin Herbert,
you're done.
Please. I got Justin Jefferson and Justin Herbert. My
Hope you got a good backup, brother.
Yeah, I don't. But if Trey Lance plays, it like Jay Tuck said, Trey Lance plays. And Jay Tuck knows about Trey Lance, so
I like Trey Lance.
He ain't got no damn shot, man. Come on, against the Eagles. And I'll tell you what, though, even if Justin Herbert plays, listen, would he have a dislocated finger or something like that in his non-throwing hand? That's still gonna bother him if he's playing. And the Eagles have a pass rush, man. So it's still gonna bother him. I hope it doesn't affect him too much if he does wind up playing. But I don't know. Monday Night Football. I think the Eagles can't lose 3 straight, right? They can't lose 3 straight. And the Chargers are good to lose games like this all the time. They always, against better teams, they always find ways to lose games. They're not a team that's really dominant amongst the top teams in the NFL, but they do beat up on a lot of bad teams. So I could definitely see them dropping this game, and then their offense just not clicking. So I'm gonna take the Eagles here. I don't know, like I said, it's up in the air if Justin Herbert's gonna be playing. I think if he does, he has a real shot. But then again, that finger could still be bothering him if he does wind up playing. So I'm gonna take the Eagles here. I think it's gonna be close. I don't think the Eagles are gonna be blowing anybody out yet. But we'll see what happens.
Rio, what do you think?
On Monday Night Football.
Yeah, what do you think? Do the Eagles mess up on Monday Night Football, or do they get it done and get off the schneid here and get a victory after 2 straight losses?
Yeah, Eagles by 10. They're going to be playing a backup quarterback, and they need a dub. They need to get right back into the good graces of the world. So I expect an Eagles fashion. Jalen Hurts, 140. Passing. Saquon maybe gets in the end zone this week. They're going to get back to what they know. They're going to get back to their old reliable, ugly ass offense, and they're going to get them a dub this week.
Simone, no Kelly Green, no all black. It should be fine this week. I'm guessing the whites are coming out.
Me in the building.
AJ bringing the books out. AJ bringing the books out this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need him back reading the book. I got an extra copy for him back here too.
What's the book say, Simone? Is it a W on Monday night for the Eagles?
So I will be back in the building supporting my birds. Okay, somebody has to be out there to fire up them boos if necessary. They will not be let off because they're on the West Coast. Okay. First of all, I've never been to LA, so I'm excited for my trip. I have my outfit laid out, all fresh stuff. Stuff that has never been through an Eagles game. So luck reset. Okay, everything reset. Hopefully the birds will be reset after this 10-day rest that we're going to have going into the game. Like I said, simple. It's not complicated. It is simple. Okay. First of all, Kevin Patullo's house got egged. I don't condone anything, but since that has already been done, hopefully, it's a little, hold on. You know what I'm saying? A little wake up call. You know what I mean? Get some G together. So if the Eagles take care of the ball on Monday, okay, I'm not asking for nothing else but to take care of the football. That's everybody, okay? We'll be fine. We just got to take care of the ball. Vic Fangio's defense 10 days of rest. Okay. They will be back. They will be refreshed, and the Birds will be back in the win column, still playing from the front. Everybody's still in the back, looking at our tushes. Still looking at our tushes.
We're going to get one of those Simone Dana lives. This is a day of life as an Eagles content creator. So first I landed at LAX and I get my Starbucks, and then I take my first wardrobe, and then I switch my shoes up for the hat. So she'll be stunting all over the time.
Okay, keep it up. You might get a little job as a voiceover assistant. Keep it up.
Nice. It's a good audition.
She be smoking them joints though.
Yeah, I gotta get on. I gotta start on my game too.
You know I got my content already planned out for LA in my notes app. I got wins. I already got my loss content in case we lose. I already know what videos I posted. I got my win content ready. You gotta be ready.
Day in the life as a Giants fan. You guys think that'll work out for me?
Yeah,
I think it could.
People love to see misery, bro.
People
love that
If we
shit.
win, I spaz. If we lose, I'm going to bed.
I got people that
you might
watch
have a
my
hit
channel
there.
religiously. They like me more when I'm crashing out than when I'm happy. So
Exactly.
Right.
Misery loves company, that's for sure. Week 14, let's move over to our friends at Sleeper. Link is also in the description below. If you click that and sign up for an account, you will get an instant $20 credit to use with your Sleeper picks. You've seen us make the picks on here before. You can do so completely free. A $20 free entry when you click the link and sign up for an account. Once you use that free $20, use the promo code on your screen, RTS, and that will get you a $100 deposit match up to $100 on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper terms of use for details. Currently available in over 25 states.